think, guys, it's time to accept, that Idris Elba has moved on to the next phase of his film career,
which is
certified bad guy.
bad guy.
I'm sorry, that's an elite line, man.
It is. Who are you?
Bad guy. That's sick.
No, it is. Dave's not saying anything because he's hating right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Dave's hating, but it's all good. But no, Idris. No, do you know what? He's a very compelling villain.
Yeah, I think so.
Very compelling.
And I think he's in the mix now. Got himself a DC film. So we're gonna see like a different style of him, because I think the Idris we'll see in Hobbs and Shaw will be a different Idris in. What is wrong? Dave's always laughing at things I say that aren't funny.
JP,
Continue. Don't let this guy.
JP,
I'm not involved. I'm listening to what Courtney said.
JP, we're supposed to be talking about Suicide Squad. Yeah.
I was getting there.
He manages to somehow bring in this Fast and Furious book.
You know what? In fact, no. I'll be honest.
It's relevant.
It's relevant. I didn't do it on purpose.
Go ahead.
Like I did it on purpose in the sense that it kind of adds to my point.
Okay, fair enough.
I didn't do it on purpose as in let me promote Fast and the Furious. Hobbs and Shaw. Come in August.
Now, hey, you going. I interrupted. My bad.
No, I didn't do that on purpose. But no, all I'm saying is I think it's going to be two different styles of bad guy as well, and I think he's going to show you two different types of charisma for both. I'm actually kind of excited to see him as Deadshot. I think Will Smith did a decent job. He doesn't want to do it anymore for whatever reason. I think he just might do a decent job, man.
Is Deadshot a bad guy or anti-hero?
That's actually a good question.
Mr. DC, can you?
The way he was portrayed in the I'll just say from the first Suicide, I would say he's an anti. That's the impression I got.
Okay, but from like the character that we know in general, from the character that we see in the cartoons that we may have read up in the comics, do we see him as an anti-hero or a villain?
I think anti-hero would be more of a correct term to use, because if I'm correct, I could be wrong, and let me know if I am. He's got a daughter, right?
Yeah.
And he loves his daughter, so I don't know what villain is going to be like, my daughter, like, so it's
Sandman as well.
But the thing is, like, with that being said, doesn't that kind of nullify what you guys were saying about him being a great villain in Hobbs and Shaw? Because if he's an anti-hero, how can you equate the two?
What?
So obviously David tried to set us up as cool.
No, I didn't. It was a genuine question. That's why I asked the question.
That's why I didn't answer the question. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
To be genuinely honest, I'm not sure.
Look,
To go on what you're saying about him, about Idris, he has the charisma, like you said, to play the part.
Yeah.
Regardless if he's a villain or anti, he will bring that out on screen. So it's a good casting.
Now, I'm sorry, I have to jump in and say I don't know if it's a good casting. I mean, Idris Elba, great actor. We all know this.
Yeah, definitely.
But me and Babs, we did have this back and forth. Why did they cast him? Why are we now making Deadshot a black guy? Why? Will Smith played him. Okay, cool. But does that mean we need another black guy to play this guy?
I think Courtney said it. Continuity.
But what? Okay, so what's the continuity of this? Because it's a different person.
They aren't vived it.
Pardon?
They just aren't vived it.
They just aren't. Are you guys buying that? So that you're willing to accept that they were unviv?
I personally don't care.
You know what? We're speaking on something that we don't have much information on the actual film in itself. We don't know if it's a reboot. We don't know if it's a we don't know. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good point as well. It could be a reboot.
It's just the character, because the character has been historically white, male. So fair enough, they went in a different direction with Will Smith. Cool. But is it? Are we now Nick Fury in the situation?
I guess. I think maybe they want to maintain the diversity.
It's nothing.
This is it, man.
It's nothing on Idris Elba himself at all.
Yeah.
But I just feel like some characters can be left to be white. Some characters can be left to be black. Because soon enough, guys, we start playing this. We need black roles for white characters. The guys, they're going to start jumping on our stuff as well.
It's too late for that, boy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, not every character needs to be mixed.
I'm definitely with you on that, but I think for the sake of diversity, and I think if you look at Suicide Squad, Killer Croc is a black person, but it's not a black person.
Okay.
So it's like, so you got to have they had a Mexican in there, they had a Native American in there. Shout out to Slipknot.
Yeah.
And then it was like a a cast of white people. Not a cast of white people, but there were other roles were filled by white people. So I guess it's diversity sake, isn't it? I guess.
Like affirmative action.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool, man. That was just my only gripe with it. I was just like, why?
Yeah. I mean, you accept that Idris Elba's going to be an elite bad guy.
No, yeah. But I mean, anti-hero in.
So you say anti-hero, is Punisher an anti-hero? Because if so, I'm not sure if they're the same kind. I know I'm trying to gauge what an anti-hero for me really is.
I would say an anti-hero is one that has quote unquote good intentions, but is willing to break the law in order to do it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not too sure with are you basing that question off of the Suicide Squad film or his character?
See, Suicide Squad film, it's a bit twisted because these are genuinely villains who are being forced to do good things.
But you know, like
they might not have good things in their heart to actually want to do things, unless maybe they then turn tricks and turn into a good guy. But they're literally bad guys made to do good things.
Yeah, but I'm saying but Deadshot was a little bit different to the other bad guys, isn't it? So I'm saying, is that why you're saying he's an anti-hero?
That's what I was asking. Yeah, it was actually a genuine question.
No, I hear you. I'm trying to gauge like Punisher for me is an anti-hero.
Because he originally came from a good place.
Yeah,
but in saying that, like Venom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We know him as Spider-Man's.
He's Spider-Man's villain. He's not a villain overall. The Skrulls are Fantastic Four's villain, and maybe not villains overall.
Yeah, they're villains, man.
Apparently not according to Captain Marvel.
True that. Alright, man, let's get into the main stuff for today, man.
Yeah, well,
first of all, real quick, you know what I'm saying, just want to let the people know to check out our reviews on Instagram, you know, the weekly reviews. I believe
I dropped the last one, guys.
Drop the last one.
Please, I beg of you, go and check Weekend of the Family on Netflix. Very funnier than you would expect. I won't say very funny.
Who's in the lead role?
Roger from Sister.
Who?
Marcus Houston.
I'm not watching no movie.
Go home, Roger.
I'm not watching any movie that's led by Marcus Houston unless
It's funny,
you got
man.
served, man.
It's funny, man. Watch that, man. Karuch is in there. He even drops a bar in the beginning that you actually, if you hear the bar, you'll buy it automatically.
Them ones, yeah. Alright, say nothing.
But no, it's a good watch.
Yeah.
For a nice chilled evening. You know, you ain't got to pay too much attention, but the laughs are there. Great cast. And yeah, man, it's a good story. Catch that.
Cool. Say nothing.
That's what's up.
What made you watch that? Good question.
For the exact kind of setting I just explained, like literally me and wifey was just chilling, scrolling through Netflix, what's on.
Okay.
Came across that, we was like, we'll try.
Yeah.
You know what?
10 minutes in.
Sometimes those things are clutch.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need something just to. You don't have to pay too much. Yeah,
man. And it is just like there's enough funny bits where it's like you're not necessarily watching the full film, but you know when the comedy's there. So
Okay,
that's cool, man.
Dave, talk to us, man. We've got a Laville and Chill event coming up real soon.
Yes, sir. Well, to be fair, it just depends when this episode drops because the Laville and Chill might have happened already. But Laville and Chill is on the 20th of March, Wednesday, in a new space in Covent Garden. In the Red Bull Studios. So yeah, man, we've got 2 confirmed panelists, Malachi Kirby and Kaede Erumi.
Okay.
Come through, get tickets while there's. I think there's only a small portion of tickets left to be fair. Last time I checked, so yeah, man, come through. You might be able to get tickets on the door, but it's gonna be a dope event, man. It's a monthly event, Laville and Chill. Go check that.
Okay. Real quick announcement. I don't know if anyone's noticed, Talk Kitchen hasn't dropped an episode in a while, so we are revamping, we are working on the brand a little bit, and we are going to get more episodes out to the people as soon as possible.
That's what's up.
So you man are cooking, basically.
Yeah, we're working on some things.
Still in the kitchen.
Definitely still in the kitchen.
Okay.
Still in the kitchen. But yeah, man, Talk Kitchen on YouTube, Talk Kitchen on Instagram as well. Check us out. And yeah. Stay tuned for that. We got our live event coming up at the end of the month, March 30th.
Yes, sir.
TPCP. We're teaming up with Orange Soda Film Club.
Don't miss it.
Come through, man. Come through, guys. Come through. Come on now.
What's that joke song? Come through. Yeah. It's going to be in Shoreditch at the Curtain.
Yeah.
Hey, get your tickets, man. Come on.
I mean,
And it
come
will
join
be a
us.
vibe,
it's
trust me.
gonna be a vibe. Telling you now, man.
Listen, JP is going to be on the juice.
Telling
you know what I'm saying?
JP's got a lot to say, man. He's looking forward to it. He's going to be speaking, man. He's going to be speaking his truth. You know what I'm saying? Telling people you feel about the movies and that. You know what I mean?
I think we're all going to be doing that, right?
of
Yeah, but
course,
you
man.
more so than everybody
I don't really
else.
see me more so, but I think it's a group or a team, so I guess that the responsibility will equally be shared between all of us. So
You
yeah,
guys to
we'll
talk,
be
bro.
good.
You guys to talk.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool.
What
man.
were we even showing? What film we showing, man?
Jackie Brown.
Sorry, what was that?
Jackie Brown.
Hey,
There
save
you
me your
go,
chest,
man.
bro.
Come on, bro.
You practice for the event, man. Speak up, baby.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we're screening Jackie Brown, starring Pam Grier, Samuel Jackson, and many others. So it's gonna be,
Star-studded cast, man.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be dope. Tickets are £10. You get free popcorn, free juice with that. Doors open at 6:30. Film starts at 7. And for those who can't make the film, and the panel that happens straight after, all 4 of us are going to be taking questions from the crowd, speaking about the film, having a little discussion. Straight after that, it's going to be a little social networking event, social event. But that's invite only. So if you would like to come through, you should receive messages from us. If not, message us and let us know. You can find us on TPCP UK, Instagram, Twitter. Find us on our ats on Twitter and Instagram. Message us. Hop in some of these guys' DMs or just mine. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just Dave's, man.
Yeah, please. just Dave.
I ain't trying to give nobody any stress. As I said, I realized what you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man.
See what I was saying about yesterday? I know. See what I was saying about yesterday?
30th of March, man. This
Can't help
kind of show
himself,
man.
man.
It's gonna be dope, man.
Can't help himself. Gonna be straight into Shoreditch after that, boy. Book club and everything.
Hey.
Nah, not even, man.
Please, yeah.
Last time. Last time we had book club, how was it, bro?
I don't remember.
I'm a guy now. Then I got gym next month, man. But yeah, guys, let's get straight to it, man. Hella trailers, fam.
Man, it's crazy. I think film and most of these films are dropping some point in time this year, right?
Yeah.
Most of it's
Few
good, man.
coming months, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's gonna be a decent year for film, I think, man. Well, what we got out there? I mean, I know there's one film that's on everybody's mind right now. Everyone's talking about.
What's everyone's most anticipated, or what? Is that what you're asking?
I think we know what our most anticipated film for the year is.
Okay.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
See what I'm saying, people? See what I'm saying, yeah? He just can't help himself.
Coming August.
I think them man are paying you. Bro.
Coming to a cinema, bro. If they were paying me, I don't even know if I would
The
be here.
promo is real.
Or actually, even if they are paying, they can't be paying much, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I mean, the Fast and Furious bank is large.
I don't even know why I gave that fuel, you know?
They got that triple frontier bank.
Exactly.
But yeah, man,
He ain't seen it.
He didn't get a reference. Sorry.
Anyway, go on.
no, I'm saying, man, let's talk about Aladdin, B.
Alright.
Yeah, let's talk about Aladdin, guys. Come on.
And I know what David did if he had 3 wishes, boy.
What would I do, man?
Man, obviously you made the TPCP brand a lot larger, you know.
Okay.
Make us more successful.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You'd wish
Is that
yourself.
one wish?
That's one wish.
Okay. No rating.
Second wish, you'd. In fact, I don't know if it would be your second wish, but it would be the 2 of the second of your third. So you'd have this would be in your third, like in your 3 wishes. I don't know if you'd do the same.
Okay.
So you'd be a member of the Marvel brand. So you'd be like a producer up there.
Like a writer, probably. No,
Producer,
yeah.
a production, and part of a production company. And some
You might as well go for the highest. It's a wish,
scheme.
bro.
Or what? CEO.
Yeah. I lie?
I'm listening. Go
Okay.
on, continue. This last one's going to be hella funny, though. Go on.
Third wish.
The suspense.
Oh, wait, bro.
The star in a Fast and Furious film.
This guy.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yes.
I know you want to be in there. They've been in the muscle car.
If they
revving the
offered,
engine.
if you would fully be in that.
Who wouldn't, though? Who wouldn't
Yeah,
take? Who would-
exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly. Second biggest franchise
So
out
you're,
right
you're,
now.
you're telling me, yeah, Michael Bay said, B1, we need you to be, I don't know, partnered up with one of the Decepticons. Would you do it? What are you saying?
Yes, sir.
yes, Bob.
Exactly.
Cool, man. So exactly, so it works both ways. Both ways, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Yeah.
So if they ask you to be in Aladdin, what are you saying?
If I'm in Aladdin, get me. This.
Do you think you could do a better job than Jafar?
Oh, I'd be a boss, Jafar. What?
Yeah, I'm still not buying that guy.
Tall, I do get JP's shoulder workout, throw on the robes. Get him. Oh man, the beard is almost all right. CGI, CGI the beard.
Yeah.
Oh man, what does get the lace? Oh man,
The lace front.
yeah.
Get wife
Practical,
to play.
practical effects.
Get wife to play Jasmine.
Oh,
Move
no,
to her.
that'd be R-rated.
Oh, whoa, slow
whoa,
down.
whoa.
Watch the Disney movies, bro.
You know, Disney trying to go in that direction these days, man. They're trying to cater to the people.
But I think that this second trailer for Aladdin is a lot better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In terms of the effects, etc.
I think the effects is a bit better. They showed a bit more. They had a couple singing moments, like from because obviously it's a musical.
Man,
So I feel like it alleviated some of my stress from seeing the first
concerns and stuff as well.
You see how you mentioned the singing moments? I noticed that Will wasn't singing.
But Will's
It's
never
kinda
really
like-
been a singer.
No, I get that, I get that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It
He's
wasn't.
kind of just speaking in the good tone kind of thing, like the melody.
like rappy type of.
Would you say, with the fact you said rappy, do you think they're going to utilize his rapping skills? So he's going to be
They have
spitting
to,
bars.
Of course.
Genius got to rap at
Of
least
course.
once, man.
Of course.
Like a breakdown, like they're singing and then he breaks it down at the end, man.
Do you,
Quick 16.
do you,
Yeah, 100.
do you think, with that being said, did Robin Williams sing then? Because he was a
Yeah.
singer,
Yeah.
And then with Will Smith, so you don't think he's gonna?
Nah. Nah. I don't think he has the capability.
I think as much as you want it to be Aladdin film, you want it to be a reflection of the original.
Yeah.
Why not mix it up a little bit, man? And utilize what you've got in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's definitely gonna be
point,
spitting
though.
bars, man.
Yeah,
I think.
make the character his. I mean, you can't just copy what somebody else has done.
Yeah,
so you wanna make it, put your stamp.
Yeah, make your own. Make your own.
So
Definitely.
yeah,
It's a big boost to film, man. And I know genies don't have feet, but it's a.
No, I mean,
You could. But yeah, I feel like it's a tough role to now cover after Robin Williams, but I think it'll be alright, man. It looks better
yeah, it
than
does.
the first one.
That clears up a lot for everyone, I think.
Yeah. Is it just me, or is there a point in the trailer where 1 minute he's blue, and then he's back to brown?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
No, I'm just asking. He's not going to stay blue the whole time.
No, that's too much. That's a lot. Every time someone's in special effects, that's budget, that's money, and that's why in some like even like TV shows like the CW shows, that's why you said you chuckling already. You laugh. Something like Martian Manhunter, bro. Like he would only be in that form for very short periods.
I wasn't
or-
thinking. I'm thinking
So
of flipping
bad.
Cyborg from
in
the old one with the jacket.
Fam, it was just a.
Just a hoodie. Yeah.
That's the hoodie.
It's a long line hoodie.
But I'm not gonna lie, Superman would be fucking disappointed with that girl. But speaking of Superman, Brightburn.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that trailer, Brightburn?
I'm really interested to hear Courtney's theories on this.
So I'll explain what I think of this trailer in general before I go into my deeper theories. I think it's a good trailer, man. I do think they've given away a lot of the story in that most recent trailer, which is a shame because I liked the mystery before. And again, this is why I don't watch trailers, guys. Because now I know what's going to happen in the film. I feel like
do you kind of feel like they had to?
yeah, I mean, because for reasons that I've mentioned in the past. Yeah, sometimes they've got to give a bit more of the story away to sell it as a film. But I think they crossed the boundaries. I think they gave away too much.
What was too much in this trailer?
Well, I know for a fact that now in the film, spoilers, I apologise, but I'm sure if you've seen the trailer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That he becomes he doesn't become that way, but he develops his sense, his kind of like his morals based off how people are treating him, and so he slowly but surely becomes that person, not because of like just who he is naturally as another being, but it's more like an emotional aspect, and eventually it takes over him, and he becomes a bad guy. And he even says that he wants to do good, but
I don't think that's necessarily it. I feel like they showed that scene that you're referring to showcase obviously him being bullied as a child, but I don't think that's the prime reason that he turns.
But
bad.
there's several instances, isn't there?
Like,
There's the bullying in the beginning. There's the mum that's screaming about him being arrested.
but that's because of what happened.
As a result of the
Yeah,
I
that's
know
a
it.
result of the bullying, yeah.
Fair enough, okay. And then the dad as well. Dad
Well,
moves.
so
Dad,
it's
dad
him,
moves
awesome.
moves mad in the house.
So are you saying this is?
When he's saying it's not our son.
Well, that's because I'm sure that's at the part that he's moving mad.
I get that, but what I'm saying is all those things that impact, like it shows, like in all those instances, it shows that it's impacting on him emotionally. No,
So,
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I don't think that's the prime reason that he's
maybe not.
Yeah.
so are you trying to say that it's his?
But
That's his true nature.
Yeah, I feel like this dude's an alien. And for example, like he's drawing these symbols from where? Like I'm sure that's happened before he even got to the ship.
but isn't.
Because I feel like the true nature of who he is and where he come from is coming out as well as those things happening to him. So that's why I don't feel like the trailer spoiled anything, because from the first, like what we saw in the first trailer, we kind of knew what we were getting. This kind of kid with a Superman origin
Yeah,
turning bad.
yeah.
And then obviously in this next trailer we kind of saw the results of these things, like how we kind of saw a bit more of his powers and
Yeah.
a couple more scenes. But I personally, in my opinion, I just don't feel like there was anything key that they showed us. But that's fair though, mate. You like, it could actually turn out that these kids bullying him did actually trigger something in him for him to be evil. So in that case, it could be a spoiler. But I feel like there's more to it.
That's the feel I got. But like you say, it could go both ways.
But in saying that, what else is there left to show in the movie? In the sense that do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kinda how I feel.
There is a lot in that.
Yeah, they showed the restaurant scene with the woman. They showed the car scene with the dad. They showed the bits of the plane. Like, for me, it's like I feel like you just show me the best bits. So I'm not too.
And yeah, to be fair, that could actually turn out to be the case, because I don't think this is a big budget movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely just going to be in one small farm town. So yeah, okay, fair enough.
Smallville. What's wrong with you, bro?
Are you guys stealing each other's bars? What's going on?
I'm stealing Courtney's bars.
Yo, what?
I'm stealing Courtney's bars. Done my research. I'm ahead of the game today.
But yeah, my deeper theory. Like, obviously, this is just like a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying I don't want to make it seem like I really have bought into this. But it's funny that you know, in the climate that we're in, and very recently there was the massacre in New Zealand. It was New Zealand.
Yeah.
And you see it in the media all the time, like those mass shooters, the extremists.
Did you see the headline?
Like what's about how when he was younger, he was like an angelic something.
Oh, it's like little blonde boy.
Yeah. So it's so for me it's funny. Like, I look at the mum and she's really trying to protect him despite all the bad things he's doing, and like I feel like the rest of the world is seeing him as he is, as like just a terror basically. But the mum is unable to see that, and I feel like we see that in the media a lot. I feel like it's for me it's a very close comparison to, you know, we've got these mass shooters, these terrorists basically, that are being portrayed as lone wolves, as, you know, they faced hardship or whatever, and it's
more specifically, which ones are being portrayed as which?
Yeah. It's like you said, the blonde haired,
the blonde haired kid, as opposed to terrorist male.
And what's the difference between those two people, bro?
IC3 and I don't know what's the
is it IC3?
Yeah,
it is. You know, I was in I went to the Hackney outlet for Nike the other day, and they obviously bought some things for CJ, bought some things for wifey, and one of the shop ladies must have left a tag on something. So I walked out of the shop and it obviously went off. I was like, oh cool, check it. And the guy was on the mic on the radio. He's like, oh, I've got a tall IC3 male here. What? I was like, bro, like relax, like it's not that deep. Like, but yeah, that was weird for me. That was weird. But yeah, I just think it's close. I see too much of a reflection of the matter. Like, we're trying that in the media, they're trying to protect this individual that's killed 40 innocent people, however many innocent people, 49 innocent people.
And why are they trying to protect him?
Because he's one of the media's own, isn't it? I guess.
Some of the listeners might not understand what that means. What does that mean?
I'm saying, like, you know, media generally is created and propelled into the masses by.
Was that JP? No. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Nah, don't be asking him to say stuff if you ain't going to speak up.
Do you know what he just said?
Yeah, I heard.
I didn't hear what he said.
So then, keep the same energy. Tell him to speak up too.
I heard it. I didn't hear you.
We didn't hear it. What is going on? Courtney didn't hear it.
I genuinely didn't hear what
Exactly. Keep the same energy, bro.
I heard it, bro.
Oh yeah. Repeat.
I said colonizer.
Shoot, basically, you know what I'm saying? Caucasian public, And it is. It's oh, he's one of us, so he can't be that bad because we're not that bad. Whereas, you know, your Islamic State, black, Asian people can be terrorists, can be because we know they have their factions of those communities that are extremists. Whereas, you know, you look at Nazis, you look at BNP, National Front. Those are extreme sections of the white society. So I don't see why it can't work both ways, but it's just a comparison I've made. I'm not saying this is definitely what they're trying to do with Bright
I ain't gonna lie, but that's crazy that your mind went there after watching this trailer.
Yeah, man, I went straight there as well. It wasn't even like I'd sit there and think about it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you know, less of the conspiracy theories, man. I think we can, you know, let's move on. You know, Brightburn's about an evil superpowered being, but there's plenty of films about superpowered beings coming out of this film that aren't evil, man.
True that. Like my boy Billy Batson.
Man, that Bill.
You know the thing is, I like Shazam so much that I'm scared that I won't like this film.
What do you like about Shazam so much?
It's the kid that turns into a superhero, isn't it?
I've been looking forward to this ever since, like, before Aquaman came out.
Yeah,
I've been saying Shazam's going to be better than Aquaman. Now, I don't necessarily think it's going to make as much money. I mean, Aquaman it was a perfect storm. Came out during Christmas, so that's like Christmas break. Not many and it's going into the month of January, where January doesn't have necessarily do big box office numbers, so there was no one that was there for counter programming in terms of maybe Split came out, but even Split wasn't that great.
Split wasn't that great.
So it had legs, man, so week after week it just carried on making money.
Glass.
Good shout, Glass.
Good luck.
So yeah, man, but I'm looking forward to Shazam. I like the trailers. Corny, you haven't seen it, right?
I ain't seen that.
That last trailer I really enjoyed. I mean, it's very comedic, very different tone.
I'm about to say, I have got that feel. They're still going the comedic route with.
I think that do you know, I have to apologise because I haven't been high on this from the get.
I'm not too sure, man.
But I know why, because it's cast. They've cast, what's his name again? The guy.
Zachary Levi.
Levi. Yeah.
Because of who he is, it's meant to be that kind of, you know, kind of corny, funny type. Do you know what I mean? That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
And now the second trailer's dropped. It's shown a little bit more stuff happening, more action and stuff. It actually looks okay.
It's decent, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get too excited, but it does look okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And this comes from a guy who does not feel DC right now,
No,
but
at all. Was it going to be John Cena at one point in time? Was that like just a rumor?
If they had done that, I'm
I
done.
have no idea. I think that was like more fan casting, maybe like rumors.
Oh yeah. I feel like I saw that like John Cena. And when I think about it, like that really wouldn't have worked.
Fans need to chill.
It's just because of the body, and
Yeah, man. And his head. John Cena's got a weird head when you look at it.
Exactly.
Like it's just like.
I ain't cloaked here, I can't even lie. What are you saying about Shazam?
We spoke. There's one particular scene. You haven't seen the trailer, so
I haven't seen the trailer. Feel free to divulge. I really don't care at this point.
When he jumps off the roof, that gassed me.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That scene, it's sick. Yeah. Look,
that
it
gassed
definitely
me,
looks
that
dope.
gassed
Yeah.
I don't know if I had any expectations before, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it.
Do you think it'll be better than Aquaman? That's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm gonna say yeah. Because I've already seen Aquaman and I haven't seen this. So, and how I feel about Aquaman. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like this could be better.
Question: what do you think we're going to see from the film itself?
And now add on to that, do you think we'll see? No, we won't see Black Adam.
I don't know much about Shazam.
Okay.
So
I think we might see the Marvel family.
You guys mentioned that the other day.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been. I've seen like hints on social media, but again, because I haven't watched the trailers, I don't know if it's hinted in the trailers or if people just bringing it out for the sake of bringing it out.
The Marvel family, they're all superheroes, right? So they're all
Shazams basically.
Okay, cool. And you think we'll see that?
I think possibly, man.
For like a spin-off type.
Yeah, just like maybe the last fight scene or something. Or it might be a bit too soon.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit too soon. Maybe save that for the sequel.
Do you think there'll be any surprise cameos?
There's a possible Superman cameo without Henry Cavill.
Can you divulge on that, please?
So imagine seeing the back of Superman.
Aha, okay.
Like
So it could be anyone.
Seeing his shoulder and cape, but not seeing his face.
That's sad.
Okay.
That's actually sad. That's actually sad. DC, what are you up to, man?
Yo, just
DC, what are you up to?
I haven't got the words because I think I come off when I talk about DC. I come off negative, innit? I think I should stop talking.
But you said some good stuff just now.
Yeah, but when
Speak your mind,
when they
bro.
do stuff like that, I'm like, come on, get the act together.
Yeah, but it's because they haven't given Henry his own sequel, his own movie. To be fair, like, well, since Man of Steel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a long time ago.
It is very, bro.
I was.
and they're busy out here greenlighting all these other movies, these Suicide
Squad.
Squad 2,
Trench.
this Trench,
Listen.
this Birds of Prey,
yeah.
Joker.
Joker comes out this year, right?
Yeah, they haven't done no trailer for that, bro.
Strange.
No Doctor, but yeah, man.
Sorry.
That's not too bad.
Sorry.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be decent, man.
Why haven't they given him a sequel?
I think it's a very, very difficult story to tell, man.
Yeah.
They gave him an equally matched bad guy last time, and it still didn't really sell. Like, it still didn't really hit home, I don't think. So I think it's really just trying to figure out how you make a Superman film that everyone cares
I
about.
think they even tried to sell Batman vs Superman as his sequel. In the movie that they introduced Batman, they introduced Wonder Woman, and then killed him.
Yeah,
I ain't buying it.
And then in the next movie, he got resurrected at the end.
yeah.
They're really marketing him.
They're doing him.
They're making
dirty.
him or the
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Double muggage.
For real, man.
And let's not even talk about how he looked in the damn film when he come back.
Her moustache. Also because of Mission Impossible, which Vanimal says was worth it. So
Definitely worth it.
DC, get your act together.
I'd like to see Henry Cavill as a bad guy in Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
I think it just
He'd have like a monster truck or something. He'd be like a white supremacist.
Wow.
Oh, because
Wow. Whoa.
I'm just spitballing.
Yeah,
I'm just spitballing. Yeah, because he can still have the moustache.
Yeah.
Wear like a flannel shirt. Have the
Confederate flag. Yeah.
it's the Tash though. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Still. You know, there's a picture of what's Captain America? Chris Evans. He's got one. He did one movie, and with that moustache, but he's looking hella white supremacist with that one.
Serious?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Play this.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. What's next up?
Is it Bel Air?
Yeah.
You're Home to Bel Air, yeah. So that was I saw that. So I saw the trailer on Twitter the other day, and that really intrigued me because I just thought like someone's actually gone out of their way. It's clearly an independent project because I didn't recognize any of the actors.
Yeah. Some people actually thought it was real. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like a project. They put out a trailer
Yeah, exactly.
for a movie that doesn't exist, but as you know, like
probably won't exist. But,
yeah.
But
Like
but
a
it,
prototype.
yeah,
thing.
but the premise is decent. I liked. I want to let me finish.
I didn't say anything, bro. I'm not allowed to.
I
stop
prefer.
smacking.
But I think
Okay.
I think it's decent because like just the way that the portrayal, it's almost like the reality of the fantasy almost. So it's like even the bit where he's in the park, it's like, oh, I got into a fight after school.
It's very modern.
Like that's the reality of it. Like if you really got into a fight after
how
school
it
because of
would be.
basketball, that's what it would look like.
Yeah.
The conflict between Will and Carlton.
Yeah, they weren't boys at all.
They weren't boys at all. Like it's comedic in The Fresh Prince, but in real life it might be like that because there's some conflict. There's some.
And you're not from around here.
Yeah, basically,
You grew
yeah.
up so different.
I don't remember seeing Ashley in the trailer though.
I didn't see Ashley.
or Hillary.
No, you saw Hillary, bro.
That's Hillary.
Yeah, Hillary was in there. She gonna take him shopping. Rodeo Drive.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah,
she was in there.
I think that was on Viv, right?
Yeah, when I was like,
I go on like the only part that gassed me, like the handshake. They were like, I was kind of sick, but I want like the cinematography for this clip was amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
really,
it did
that's
look
what I'm saying.
sharp.
That's what I think. Cool. Yeah, it did look.
Yeah,
very
man, it looked real good on camera, man. Like you said, I do agree with most things you said about how like it gives it like a realistic view as to how things would actually be. But I would say as a prototype, just like this is what could be.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's cool. Oh yeah.
Just leave it at that.
Leave it right there. Yeah.
But I know for a fact, as much as people might see this and be like, oh, this looks amazing, I know for a fact they don't want it to be real. Because once you make that real, you then recast all of these historic, iconic characters as these new actors who, I'm not saying they can't play these roles, but come on, man, who you really want somebody to play Uncle Phil? You really want somebody to take that role?
Nah.
First things first, man. I'm just saying, like, leave it as it is.
For real.
So, let's see.
That's nice of you did there.
Yeah, and we'll finish up.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't want to give him the pleasure, but yeah, I see what you did there.
What's wrong? Why is this hate? Why am I
There's
getting
no hate, there's no hate, no.
radiating from the right side of the table?
I
But,
don't even know, but I'll be honest with you, man.
yeah, just things like that. I don't think, like, you could probably find a decent cast in Hollywood or
easily.
around the world.
Even a Jeffrey. Jeffrey's
Jeffrey.
irreplaceable.
Like, who would be Jeffrey? They go out their way to cast like Kevin Hart or something, man.
Yeah, and then
They
we'll just
make
make
me
yeah.
so
That's
angry.
what I'm trying to say, and you don't want that. Then
Yeah.
who's gonna be, bro?
Yeah.
Michael B. If we're talking Hollywood cast,
Even the fact that they're
Probably
thinking
not-
of
probably
making
not
this a
Michael B.
film. I'm not.
Would you rather a TV series like a new
Yeah,
one?
man. Because
Really?
look, yeah, bro. Fresh Prince was so extensive. Like there were so many different stories being told within
Yeah.
the length of every season.
'Cause you
can't fit it into a
you
movie.
actually grew up with these characters.
Yeah.
Look at young Ashley when she was dating, and then Will had to follow her around
I'm saying,
to when she
Dave
was.
Tevin Campbell and that, you know, going movies, going to the pizza parlor.
Get me?
But there's so many different stories. Do you know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah was in there.
Yeah, she was
A
in there.
couple
She was in there
She
twice.
was in there a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
she
least
was
twice.
as a student, and then she was as
Yeah,
the.
Hellu's boss.
There you go.
Yeah.
But there's too many stories, bro. Even Nia Long was in there twice.
yeah, she was.
Hella bad still. Jesus. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. And for example, if they do a movie, like say, what stories are they gonna choose to tell? And
It has to be the origin.
I was say you just told the basic story, don't you? You told the fact that he moved to Bel Air. This is why he moved. This is some of the difficulties he faced, and maybe there's like a small part where it's like, oh, he's really struggling to adapt to this, but then through basketball and something else, he becomes like the kind of like they praise him and whatever.
Then it turns into fucking Coach Carter. Like, like I don't know, man. I'm not buying it.
yeah, and like I said, I thought just leave it as it is. Very dope. Shout out to the people that made it.
Yeah,
Round of
certainly, man.
applause.
Congrats.
But yeah, just work on something else because that's not becoming a real life project, man.
No, for sure, man.
Not one we're here for anyway. Well, not me anyway.
Yeah, I'm not here for it either, man. Just like I'm not here for Game of Thrones.
But I don't think that's like a.
A true statement. No, it's not.
Yeah,
know
I mean,
for me-
he's not here for it.
me-
But what I'm
Well,
saying,
you've been saying you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it.
I won't lie to you guys. As much as I want to watch Game of Thrones, man, just ain't got the time, fam. You know what I mean?
but that's what I'm saying. The fact that you're not here for the reason you're not here for Game of Thrones and the reason you're not here for Bel Air is two different things. Like you should really be here for Game of Thrones, but especially
And it's
with,
crazy, yeah, because everyone be gassing it.
it's not even gas though. It's
No,
like
you know what I mean? Everyone be hyping it.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Because it's a lot, bro. Listen, Dave, you might even only watch like 2 or 3 episodes, that aren't like even like in the same season.
Mm-hmm.
If he watched like 3 specific episodes of the Arya story, you'd lose yourself.
It's mad, bro. There's layers.
Just 3 episodes. I in my head, I can think of 3 episodes of the Arya story that I'd watch, and I'd think, damn. 3 episodes of what's the bastard boy from the Salt Islands? What's his name? You know, the one that loses his thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, what is his name? You're right.
3 episodes of
Yeah.
his story.
Yeah.
Not really the older daughter, not Jean Grey. No one really cares about her story, to be honest. 3 stories of Jorah
Nobody cares
Mormont.
about it.
3 stories of the Hound, like 3 episodes of any of those one characters,
Yeah.
and you'd be sold on
Even the-
7 seasons.
Daenerys' story as well.
Yeah,
Like she's doing bits.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. 3 episodes of Jon Snow's story, and
Yeah,
You're sold.
Yeah, it's a
bro.
lot.
Like it's a
lot.
It is a lot.
But
I'm saying, literally.
yeah, I don't know, man. It's not because I don't like it. Well, I watched the first episode. I've said the story many times before. First episode, which is a bit mad in it, like.
The first episode is like the least of.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that's how I see
Bro,
Game
you've
of
been
Thrones.
saying I watched the first episode for how long?
Because it's the truth. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, oh, I watched the second episode and I ain't seen it. Like, what am I
At
supposed to say?
least take the next step.
Man, like, what did I say? The reason why I haven't seen it, it's not because I don't like it. Because
We're not saying watch the whole. We're not saying watch every season in one go.
But then
take the next step to watch the next episode.
Yeah, but that's my point.
Have faith.
It's not that. It's like, where do I watch it? Okay, B1, tell me where I can watch Game of Thrones. I'm asking you now, where can I watch Game of Thrones?
Has he got to tell you live? Or
Yeah, he's got to tell me live. B1, where can I watch Game of Thrones?
You're on your own, bro.
Hey, HBO, innit? It's on HBO.
Yeah, HBO.
Yeah, there you go.
Hulu have access to HBO as well, by the way.
Do you have HBO?
I personally don't.
Okay, but this is my point. I don't have HBO. And I don't have Hulu. Where do I watch it, B1?
Can I be honest with you? It's on Sky, bro.
I don't have Sky. I've got Virgin.
Don't they have Sky One?
Yeah, they've
Is
got
it?
Sky
I-
channels.
I don't
it is on there, bro.
They've got Sky
It's on there.
Is it Sky One or is it like... That's how I can check
It's
when
not
I get back
Sky.
to
It's
it.
not Sky Atlantic.
It's not Sky
Sky is
Atlantic.
going to say Atlantic.
Yeah. So you would have that. It would be on Virgin.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can always just record
Okay,
it.
cool. All right. Do they have past seasons or is it just
Yeah,
current
the
one?
whole thing goes on there.
So also, therefore, no. To be fair, would they have like the box set?
Yeah, the
on-
demand. What's it called? I don't.
But would
what's-
Virgin have Sky box
They
sets?
got
That's
something
what I'm
similar. No,
asking.
but they do have.
I might go out and buy a day of DVDs.
I
man, fuck
just listen. I was just.
I don't have a
gonna say-
DVD player.
Bro.
Oh wait, PlayStation. You said
Yeah,
it.
I'm about to-
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, cool. Buy me DVD, man. I start watching it.
I'll do it. Amazon right now. I'm not getting my foot down right now because of the pod, but I'm at Amazon because I need to buy a couple books as well. So,
Yeah.
You're a real G, man.
yeah, man. Bro, you're missing
Because you,
out.
Anthony, you would appreciate when you like that's a big
And the
career.
twists
The thing
and
is,
the
guys, let's just get this out and open. I am not saying that this show is not good. I'm not saying I will not like it. I've never said that. I've just said how I felt about the first episode and the reason as to why I cannot continue watching it.
I've got a question. How long has it been going for?
time.
It's been going for a while. So what have you been doing in this time that everyone's been hyping about it?
Just not watching it. I know what you mean. Like you would have thought that I would have somehow, sometime jumped on that.
Yeah.
But I know,
Because
but
you see so much on social media about it.
nah, but
It's-
gas. But winter has been coming for the longest time, and when this Red Wedding went down,
bro.
I'm
That
telling
was if you only watched.
No, I wouldn't even want to do that.
What, like 2 episodes?
No. The thing is, I wouldn't want to watch the Red Wedding by itself because I heard how good it is. I would want to know every
I
single
guess
thing
you
beforehand.
would need to know the build up. To be fair,
I would want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. To
but the
myself.
Red Wedding and then directly, not directly after, but then Arya does a madness after the Red Wedding, right? Or is that
I think you
that's the
jumped.
best. I jumped a bit. Yeah, fair enough. But
Okay, no, like I said, man,
oh no, I did jump. I know why I jumped. Yeah,
shout out to Van will get me the DVDs, but to div this,
I
but
got you. Did.
No, but Arya's a flipping G. Bro.
She is.
She's
It's not even. She becomes a G.
yeah.
like Heisenberg, like that transformation from
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
to
pretty
another.
much,
You guys
pretty
looked at
much.
me like I was crazy for a second, didn't you?
Pretty much.
You didn't understand what
I forgot who Heisenberg was for a second.
Oh, okay. But that kind of transformation, I do like that. I do
You
enjoy
see
that.
it like,
Like
it's
she turns like solid.
Alright, say nothing. Say nothing. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
You know, bro.
I really don't know right now.
More lie. But yeah, I think that's all the. I mean, we didn't really discuss the actual GFC trailer. So who's seen the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
So JP, talk to us about the trailer.
It doesn't really show too much. It just shows different characters and there's a monologue, somebody talking over.
Yeah, I can
and
imagine.
really, that's really it.
Okay.
You see the dragons.
Yeah.
You see.
All of them.
Do you see that dragon?
No, we don't see that dragon, but we see the two other dragons.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you see Jon
Double
Snow,
dragon,
obviously.
Double.
Wow, that's mad.
That's old school. Go ahead.
Yeah, for real. That was really it. To be fair, they didn't really. There's not much out there to really kind of spoil it, like you know what I mean.
Okay.
But from just watching it, it just gave you like I ain't gonna lie, I was gassed. I actually watched it a couple of times, but it doesn't really. It doesn't tell you much.
Doesn't it hint to anything that could
No.
occur? Fair
No,
enough. I might watch it then. I guess.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't hint to
No, I'm not watching it. Because when's it dropping? April, right?
the 14th.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. It's a month away. I can last.
I need a serious refresher. Do you know? I wish they did. I wish there was like
Oh, I can tell you what just happened.
compact.
Like a hard.
I wish there was like real hard compact versions
Yeah.
of maybe each episode or each season.
What I did with the NBA games with the condensed.
Condensed, yeah, like
Condensed, you know what I'm
condensed,
saying?
I saw
like a condensed hour or something. Or
Yeah, or not even.
That would be dope.
I think you need an hour for 8 seasons. You can, or
No, not like. I mean, like for each season. Or even maybe
a
each
condensed.
episode where it's just the hits.
Yeah,
None of the fillers.
yeah. Just the yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, because as soon as I see it, I'm gonna remember. Okay, that happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I saw a clip online where it's just like, well, I didn't watch it because I was thinking to myself, do I want to watch it and know what happens, or do I just want to actually wait to actually see it because I'm going to end up seeing it. I just don't know when. Where it's like a recap, but with Samuel Jackson talking over it.
Oh, that's quite old though, isn't it?
Really? I saw it the other
Yeah,
day, but
yeah,
I
I know exactly.
I saved it. I'll forward it to you. Like
Yeah,
I
please.
was on Twitter.
Because
but-
what's funny is when you said there was a monologue, that's the first thing I thought about was when I'd seen that.
Oh, okay.
And that's 7 seasons.
I don't know. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to.
Nah, I don't think it is 7 seasons. I think it's maybe 5. I feel like it's 5 seasons.
I'm sure there's something online or YouTube.
Somebody
where-
would have made
Yeah,
something.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you know, you'll find it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
spoiler recaps and all
You'll
that.
find it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
The trailer basically is everyone's preparing for what's to come.
For winter, innit?
That's it. So that's all
Finally,
you see.
yes.
You see each character moving towards that, and that's really it. That's all they kind of. It's like it's a teaser. It's literally just a teaser. There's nothing in there to really.
Fair enough.
You know what I
Not
mean?
really, can't even really call it a trailer.
What's the best season of Game of Thrones?
That's a hard. I need to recap. Like I said,
I think season 5.
I ain't gonna lie. The
what
last
happened in
one.
season 5?
Go on with you and JP.
It makes me sick, man. What the hell?
I love you two guys, man.
But the last one, yeah, that was a bit crazy.
It was crazy, but I don't feel the last season was the best season.
I didn't do bang like that, you know.
Last one was.
Dave, I beg you.
That's when Jon Snow.
Hey.
You find
No,
out.
I heard about Jon Snow and I've seen that
that's
meme
what-
of him
that's-
like this. It gets bare man them. Allow it, guys.
No. But don't you see that? Obviously, he in. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
fuck
like,
this. Nah, we ain't talking about this.
Dave,
But-
get out.
Yeah, I leave you. I want to leave you, though.
But there
Nah,
was-
please, please.
But you remember? Let's think about everything that happened in the last.
I
season.
like the
There was a
flashback
lot-
to the fight before they go upstairs,
Yeah.
but I don't think the last season is my favorite season.
So you didn't. No, obviously, the
You're
reveal.
talking about to find out what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, but that's a massive.
It's crazy. The reveal is ridiculous.
That's what I'm done.
But so I think the season before is when my girl's getting the army up in it. I just like watching the way she's getting the army together because in between that, Arya's doing little bits in it.
She steps up big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
You're
season.
talking about the Unsullied.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them man. Do you know what? At first, yeah, them man seemed certified and solid, but it's almost.
That's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's almost as if the seasons go on, they start to. I don't know.
It's hella like. Don't she get an additional army as well? There's the Unsullied in it.
But everywhere she goes, bro.
That's
Like
what I'm saying,
she's
but-
picking up.
So that-
Everyone's following.
Yeah,
her.
she's just. Yeah.
But the Unsullied was meant to be like the top
The-
army.
yeah,
But I
she
feel like
bought-
I feel like
she
she-
paid
I feel like she gets another army after that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
she-
better than them.
Yeah, yeah.
The freed. The freed.
Yeah, something like I can't remember what it is, man. It's been too long.
Yeah. She goes to one town and she like frees all them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, even that with the people that all got a mask. Get some chills, boy.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot.
I might have to watch that. I might have to watch
Yeah,
that. I
you
might
see,
have
I saw.
I might have to
on
watch these
Insta-
DVDs before I give them to Dave.
I saw on Insta the breakdown for the episode lengths, bro. I think it's after episode 5.
Everything's an hour and a half or something, isn't it?
Bro,
Oh
that's
my God.
crazy, fam.
That's an investment, boy.
Jesus, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to recap.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people spoil things on social media, yeah. But I think this last season might be one of them things where I'm just tweeting reckless about whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate people do that.
Allow me, bro. Man ain't seen it yet. You know what I mean?
Bro, at this rate, you ain't gonna see it, bro.
Of course I am.
Although, what I will say is, if you ever actually get around to it, watching all 8 seasons in close like proximity,
Oh, that would bang.
because I watched all 7 in
Yeah,
like,
so did I.
But that's the thing. That's the reason why I haven't watched it because I want to wait till all of them are out.
I think I watched 6. 6
Why
in a
is
row.
that lying?
Then 7 came out.
yeah, I watched 6 in a row, then wait for 7. Yeah.
You guys finish, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we finish up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, man. Round it up, man. What I'm saying.
Yeah, that was trailer talk, guys. To be fair, the most important thing that I need for you guys to take away from today's episode is that our event comes out. Well, it's on the 30th of March.
Yeah.
You know, it's at the Curtin Members Club in Shoreditch.
Yes, sir.
£10 per ticket. Doors open at 6:30. Film starts at 7. Discussion panel of all 4 of us with Jermaine kind of lit straight after, and a networking event, little shubs before you guys turn up and go out for the evening.
And then
It's a
David has a
vibe, it's a
VIP
vibe.
event at a local Shoreditch establishment. I'm sure he's got a guest list for that as well, so he'll let you know how that works. No tickets on the door, so
I said no tickets at the
But yeah, definitely come out and see us, man. Buy those tickets. Thanos has snapped half of them away, so there's only half left.
True.
Let's get it, man. Come and support. Come and support for all you people that have been enjoying the pod, seeing us do our thing. Come and see us do it live, man, with the help of Orange Soda Film Club as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so where can they get tickets, man?
They can get tickets on the Orange Soda Film Club website, it's orangesodafilmclub.com. But also, if you go to Eventbrite, you'll find us as well.
Yeah.
Type in Orange Soda Film Club, type in the Post Credits Podcast. You know, we're one and the same at this current moment, so you'll find a link to the tickets there.
You mentioned the free popcorn and the still Fanta.
Still? What flavor Fanta is it?
I won't lie to you though. Back in the day when I used to go to McDonald's, still Fanta used to be the one.
Pop, yeah.
Yeah, therefore. Yeah. Would you want to ask?
What flavour of Fanta is it? Do we know? Is it Fanta?
I'm sure it's Fanta orange. Ooh, what if they had fruit twists?
Bro, if it
Bang
is,
it, I'm
I
not
know it's
gonna lie
Orange
to
to the Film Club, but if they've got fruit twist,
I'm getting fruit twist.
I'm gonna secure a fruit
I
twist.
haven't had fruit twist since.
Are you gonna be able to?
Oh, no, well, yeah, possibly because I didn't give it out.
No, fair enough.
Might been a Spark. Do they still sell those?
Nah, I think that was a
Fizzy can Ribena.
Ribena. They got the Vimto, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's us, guys. I am Vanimal. You find me on Vanimal Channel on Instagram and Twitter. It's Animal Channel with V on the front. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, your boy B1 Creates here. Check me out on Instagram, B1_Creates. Like I said before, the website is still down right now, but hold tight, it will be back up and running very soon.
And it's you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Allow me, bruv. You can find me on Insta and Twitter. Mr. JP3.
And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Ajakobe, AJUKOBE. Follow us on the Post Credits Podcast, TPCP UK, Instagram and Twitter. B1, sign us off, man.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us. And catch us on the next one. And come to the show.
Be there,
Peace.
be there, be square.
Recording live.
Recording.
This is your boy Vanimal, and this is the post credits portion of the Post Credits Podcast. Okay, guys, this is the post credits portion of the Post Credits Podcast. I'm starting.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's up, guys? This is the Post Credits portion of the Post Credits Podcast. I'm your boy Vanimal, and in the spirit of International Women's Day, I'm here to talk to you about some fuck, man. What's up, guys? It's the Post Credits portion of the Post Credits Podcast. I'm your boy Vanimal. Today I want to discuss with you International Women's Month. You know, in the cinema very recently we've seen what seems like a rise of women-led films with Captain Marvel very recently, Widows, films like Ocean 8. It seems like there's a trend that's started to form. But with some facts and figures I found, that really and truly there's nothing new about this. We're just seeing more of a resurgence. Films as far back as 1965, The Sound of Music, female-led film, okay? And then you think of more instant classics, Alien, Kill Bill, Thelma and Louise, plenty of classic films about women's empowerment, women going through their own struggle and coming out on top. Tremendous films. And I think now that the comic book films are taking center stage, we're seeing a new turn. So you're getting your Wonder Woman, which has done tremendously well in the cinema. It's got its own sequel coming. Captain Marvel is greatly received, and I'm sure it's greatly appreciated by the female society. And then on top of that, now they're looking at Birds of Prey for DC. There's been rumbles of Black and Silver, which is the Black Cat, and Silver Sable from Marvel. And I think it's going to keep trying to buck the trend and keep bringing these iterations of good female strong roles. So that's the post credit, guys. Couldn't have been more simple. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.